The recent and seems unstoppable feminization of society has led many to try to imitate women, perhaps because they believe in this way to be better appreciated from the women. As a result, we have metrosexual, total hair removal and so on. As well explained in this post, I have nothing against gay, lesbians or transsexual. If you fall into one of these categories, no problem with me, but if you feel that you belong to the male gender and you have heterosexual preferences, act like one. That does not mean being arrogant or even worse, be violent. Somebody even believed to be the man you must control women, impose yourself on them. Nothing can be more wrong. The real man with charisma does not need to command, to speak up, to impose itself in any way, openly or not with force. On the contrary, though often his words and advice are followed and listened, is because in him there is a force, an inner energy, that is recognized especially by women, who always manage to better perceive what is subtle, undefined, there is, but not everyone can see it. As by now you may have guessed from my other post, I'm a man fully present in the second millennium, but I still consider valid behaviors and ways of life and thinking that in the past were the basis of being a true man. It seems incredible that despite the chronic lack of beautiful women and the percentage of men stratospheric hungry for anything that walks, as long as female, that are out there and whose motto is between 9 and 90 just breathing, and even if they have stopped recently to breathe, for the very hungry off the sea men. One of the choruses that women most frequently repeated is the lack of available men. They want a real man, but there isn't anyone around. Now there is no doubt that many women like to complain. It is their nature to do this, but it's true that one of the basic characteristics of a man is to be balls equipped as well as cock equipped. The gender belonging give you the penis, but you must earn the balls. You must make them big and square if you want to be a true man. This is because if you speak in a certain way, you keep the correct posture, you follow certain lines of behavior, as I try to explain in my various posts on the charisma, all that can give you a great help, and you probably stand out, but nothing will ever replace the personal inner strength and self-esteem that a man worthy of the name must have, otherwise you will be nothing, an empty shell that behaves as if it were full. Unfortunately for you, the women of the highest level are able to distinguish the true one from the one who poses, even before you approach them, what among other things is not usually permitted to do. Our rules of moral code of conduct, which is not what the society and its spokesmen try in every way to make us, but our self-esteem based on the awareness of who and how we are, those are the factors that make us unique and create the alchemy of charisma and consequent attraction, because every beautiful thing is unique in some way. The copies can be made, but they never be pretty or interesting in any way. Of course they are false. Sergio Feriefman at feriefman.com